Hey guys, this is a video I'm doing of what I do on one of my mid-size accounts before I sleep. So I would usually start with smuggler, any tasks that I see in the middle of my screen, collect all the faction rewards and coins, and I've already done all of that. So I'm just gonna continue scrolling around and seeing, whatever else I can do, collect resources. Let's see. Yes, and do the weapons emporium. Confirm. Of course, complete all the tasks. Whenever I do VIP tasks, I always go from back to front, and the reason is because the gifts are better at the back. So I always have this mindset, like if I have a good gift and I'm able to use it first, that'll be really awesome. So, oopsie. Yes, done with the task. Okay, so then I go to the private club and I check out whatever, dates and talents that I have to do. This is quite embarrassing, but this account of mine, I still don't have my max crew size on this. It's like already 700 plus million. It's so embarrassing. Okay, and dates. I know for some people you might think that, my speed is really fast. So go ahead and feel free to pause whenever you want to, because for me, I do it all the time and I'm so used to, speeding up everything that I do, because I usually have to go through almost 20 accounts at times or sometimes more. Depends on whether I feel like logging in on all.
It's just pure luck.
Okay, so that's that. Always collect gift boxes. Yeah, so I have a lot of messages. I'm just gonna ignore most of the messages because these are all group chats that we usually have for. Yes, okay, so so I'm faction bank in this account. So what I'd like to do is whenever my players send more than 100 million of each, I would type out their names and I would say thank you for sending the resources. And then I'll type out, how much they've sent. And then I'll copy and paste this. Put in faction message. Woo. Oops. Wait, why did she send it to this account? This is not the bank account. Oops, it's another account. I think she's a little confused. So, yeah, that's that. I'll copy and paste later because this account is not R4. So back to my task. What else do I need to do? Okay, so go to the event center. Make sure I complete everything there. So this one is, registered by the R4s, not me. It's already done. Just paint whatever I can paint. Sometimes it's, very draggy when you have like all this shooting and wasting time doing all this painting stuff. Like if you're doing one account, it doesn't really matter, but when you're getting through 20 accounts, it gets really frustrating because it's just a waste of your time, especially, sometimes like when I have to do 300 over, 400 over, or even 600 over, the safe event. Like I have to click so many times. I skip it at times when I'm really busy because there's no way, like most people can't even keep up with like one or two accounts, not to mention having multiple accounts like me. So this is an exchange reminder and that's fine. The rewards you can collect it until 19, so I like to consolidate everything before I, speaking a bit mumble jumble right now because I'm really tired. I have my antibiotics that I took and I should be in bed right now. It's like 12:57. I'm pretending to be asleep. Because, my R4s are gonna be like, why are you not sleeping? You said you're gonna sleep. Oh my gosh! Warm up is here! Okay, so when warm up starts, Governor War is gonna start really soon. Usually 7 days, plus minus, from the end of warm up. Governor War will start, so that's great news. Because city life is getting pretty boring. Okay. Let me see whether I can hit something. Let's look at what I have here. Okay, so I'll replenish some energy. Change to the Kingpin gear. This one doesn't really have like a really awesome Kingpin gear, but I don't care. Having something is better than nothing. And that's it. Come on, 22 seconds. Here you go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to my equipment set and go to the rob. So I've got a quick robbery that I can use to rob diamonds, and you always gotta make use of your diamond robbing facilities because that's the only thing you can do on quick rob. So here, one. I have like 4, so I'm gonna look for 4 diamond tiles to quick rob. Sometimes you have to really snatch it because some people just send out all the marches and they don't quick rob or they forget about it. So this is my 3rd and then the 4th. Okay. So in the words of Selena, okie dokie. And no, I'm not gonna give myself a jar and charge myself. But what I did here was I only have 4 quick robs, but I always send to like 5 and I see which one is the longest. So this is 3 minutes. I'm gonna pull it back because that's the furthest. So there you go. Once this quick rob is done, I'm gonna close off everything and go to bed. So I'll just continue doing the rest of the events or whatever gifts I can collect in between while waiting for my robs. So yes. Oh, that's really cool. Let me snapshot this. Okay, so that's really cool. Here. Check on my shields. Yes, they'll be alive when I wake up. Let's see. I've got a lot of resources on this account, and this is me preparing for Governor's War. So I always want to have, more resources on the larger mansions that I have, and my smaller mansions I usually leave them empty, so I will always be producing on one account and sending to the bigger mansion with my account. So in this faction GU0, I've got right now I have 4 accounts in this faction. So one is the bank, and my bank account I just leave that because that's for the faction. I don't do anything to it. This is the other account, like my personal account. So the other 2, here you go. This is my 2 smaller accounts. Where is it? Yes, so Juggernaut is actually one of the accounts that I use as well, and I will usually, rob resources and stuff. So, well, I have another account out here, just next to it. So this is the other account, and this is a production account, which means every time I produce resources, I will send it out to this mansion, and that way only one account will be this account, once the resources are orange, the production stops. So I don't want both to be orange. That way at least one mansion is continuously producing resources, and that will be better in the long run. So I've got 31 seconds left, and again going back to my mansion, just doing some final checks if there's anything. Oh yes, let's do the campaign just for the fun of it, because it's already all maxed out. So I don't need any of the free tokens. I'll check out my armory. Let's see. Oh, this can be upgraded. Very good. I always want to upgrade the battle gear that that I have on, and this kings I can try to upgrade if I have. Nope. So I don't have any more coupons. Okay, my rob should be done. Yes, and then click quick rob. And while I'm still on robbery gear, you know what? I don't need to be on robbery gear right now. What I do need to do is go back to. Well, actually, I don't need to be on any gear because I'm shielded, so I don't have to worry about anyone attacking me. Which means once I've done this. Oh, I'm so tired. Yes, so I saw the casino and I realized that I should be attacking some casinos just, to get some gifts and clear out the action points. So while I sleep, more of them will come back. Action points here. Oopsie. See, I just click sometimes without thinking. Okay, so now I have to wait again. That's a fail. This is a pass. Alright. I'm so sleepy. Collect gold. Okay, so there are days when, I can't stay alive to do all the casinos. And my marches are still coming back. So this is just getting really tiring for me. Well, I just don't have marches, so. Okay, I still have a lot of accounts to do, so I'm gonna skip the rest of the casino today and go to bed. Oh, okay, marches are back. So now what I'll do is, one of the things that is always good is to look for some level 5 tiles that I can rob, just because the diamond and cash is, by quick rob only, but I can still rob other resources if there are any available. And well, there are not. I guess I don't have any to rob. Yeah, so they're all empty, which means I'm just gonna rob whatever diamonds I have around me, because Governor War is here and diamonds are a precious commodity. I don't really bother to look for level 4s, but if they are around, then I just go for them. But if not, I just send out whatever I see. It's surprising how little patience I have in the city, but that's very different on the Governor War map. I'm like full on energy. And I always look for the big tiles. Like I would scan the entire Governor War map back and forth just to get the biggest tiles, and if I miss it or I don't fill up all my marches with those bigger diamond tiles, then I go back and scan over and over again until I get them. So these are all just level 3 diamond tiles and I'm good. Good night.